Hello, welcome to Eclipse, Season 2. We're back.
Hooray!
Episode 8, if you're counting chronologically.
Which we are.
As opposed to the other counting.
I can count that high.
Well, welcome to our special guest today, Xander Jeanneret.
Yay!
And, thank you for joining us for this episode of Eclipse entitled Diamond Brigade. So, before we get started, though, we've got a few messages we got to get out there. First with a back blaze. And I believe Peter has a special message for us regarding their services.
Oh, yes. Kiko, I know you don't like when it feels like I'm nagging at you, but considering the most recent altercation we experienced with our data loss and how much you really seem to struggle getting past it, I really think you ought to hear me out with this Backblaze slickware upgrade I've heard about.
Yeah, all right. I'm listening.
Well, I went ahead and checked some of the available cyber modification services available at the Starport we're heading to, and I believe there is a location where you could get this upgrade for your existing memory slickware. It gives you unlimited data backup for only a small fee of 6 credits per month, and this Backblaze upgrade is known for its excellent data restoration. You could have accessed your data from the Destiny computers and saved a lot of confusion in the process.
Yeah. All right. You make a great point. I suppose I've already got this slickware installed. I do want to avoid another situation like that. We'll see what's on offer at this starport we're headed to.
I appreciate you taking my words into consideration this time.
Thank you. And this week, Xander has chosen our nonprofit for the donation purposes, and that is the Trevor Project. Yeah. So 100% of the donations will be going to the Trevor Project, and be sure to donate today, and they will receive your donation.
there's
a real quick pitch for that one. It's a national 24-hour toll-free confidential suicide hotline aimed for LGBTQ youth, run by volunteers, and so it's a great service.
That's awesome.
And there's a link in chat on where to donate. There's also a button underneath the channel if you guys are looking on where to go. It'll go to the Tiltify page, and yeah.
Great. Okay, lastly, thanks to Mothership, we'll be giving away a copy of Dead Planet today. Now, I'm going to read this little blurb out here. So Dead Planet includes a one-page adventure, a planet crawl of the dead planet in several locations, a moon colony bloodbath, a derelict ship generator, as well as D100 tables for nightmares, colonists, eerie sculptures, and hyperdrive malfunctions. All that and more. We'll give it away during the break, so stay tuned. Dead Planet was a great module we used in Season 1 to help us kind of build out some of the intricacies of where the crew might be showing up. So I highly recommend.
I was going to ask if you used any of the stuff from that, because I was reading the descriptions. I'm like, I feel like this was used on some of us.
Yeah, so the derelict ship generator is really useful. And if you're running this game and you want to have a derelict ship pop up, it's a great tool to use, and it's a fabulous little resource. And the adventure itself is really cool.
Also,
who would ever want a derelict ship?
Who wouldn't want a derelict ship? Are you kidding me? That sounds rad.
I could do without a space Hulk in my life.
Is our lovely viewers hearing the lovely music? Of course, it just
stopped.
It just stopped.
Stage fright.
Stargrave.
There it is.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, okay. You were hearing. Yes. So this week we have figured out and got our live scoring working. So you are hearing live scoring as we were playing, all being done by Stargrave. And yeah, we're very excited that you guys get to hear it this week. Okay.
And I believe you have some more information regarding Tuesday night games for us, Josephine.
Yes, I do. Thank you. So you can check out the merch. You can find Dead Planet, any of the Mothership merch in general on Tuesday Night Games site. But also, soon enough, you'll be seeing some Eclipse merch being sold from Tuesday Night Games. You can get the Lord Kingsley pins, and the Destiny patches will be available there soon.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tuesday Night Games, and be on the lookout for those.
That's rad.
Okay, so shall we get started?
I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
Yes,
I guess so.
Okay.
Well, days have passed since your last encounter with the Venkra, and you make your way to the nearest starport right now, and your journey is quiet. Your memories have come back finally. You are fully aware of your faculties, and your ship makes its way to a place called Shard.
Okay.
I'll let you take it from here. What would you like to do?
About how far out are we?
You're about a half day's journey.
Okay. Then I'm assuming I'm with Peter, probably in the bridge or somewhere. I think should we get everyone gathered before we arrive at the starport and just make sure we're all on the same page of what we want to do, our plans there, and what the heck we're gonna do with all of this information that there's other alien species and doors and shrouds have been uncovered, and that we're not alone in this universe, and that no one knows it except for us right now?
Well, there's that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we should probably go over some of those things with the crew. Do we have to deal with some of those much larger issues?
Oh, Peter, yeah, we're the only ones that... Yes, we have to do something.
What? Yes, I just meant... No, never mind.
No, we do not literally have to do something, but we should do something.
Right. Well, then, if there are this many looming questions, we should talk to everyone.
Okay, I'll get on comms and call hey, crew, we're about a half day away from arriving at Shard, and I just thought we could have a little team meeting in the galley and touch base over everything that's happened these past few days and moving forward. See you there in 5.
That was a very good announcement.
Thank you, Peter. I'm feeling a little, uneasy about the situation, but really confident in our crew. So I've been feeling better and better as time has gone on, and ever since Dr. Chen helped with the slickware, I've been feeling a lot more myself.
That is good.
Yeah, disconcerting looking back, but good.
Yes, not ideal.
Yeah. All right, to the galley?
Yes.
Head to the galley.
I would like Buckford in the engine room, kind of doing his thing. Upon hearing this, I'm kind of struck by Muse, and I've got a little hydroponic set down there. I've been growing some little things. Len had helped me improve my knowledge of botany. So I'm going to grab a couple sprigs of mint leaf and make my way also to meet the rest of the crew.
Got it. All right. At the galley, you see the crew members arrive. Selena shows up, and Dr. Chen is sitting down already, and you notice ASHER LYNCH comes in.
I do not mean to seem stingy with my advice or my opinion, but if we could please refrain from jumping any more without any warning. Some of us are dealing with sensitive equipment. Thank you. And he
Yes.
sits down.
It is not ideal for us to be doing that. we will endeavor to not do it in the future.
You see a round of head nods with the rest of the crew, kind of like, yeah, that's right. We don't want to do that anymore.
Okay,
No.
well, I kind of saved everybody's pathetic life, so maybe we should reserve the judgment until a better time, all right?
And we
Because I'm
appreciate
pretty
your
sure your
equanimity.
brain would have been turned into pudding if I had not jumped. So just a lot of judgment going around without all of the information at hand.
I mean,
I'm
some of
behind
us also
you
now are addicted to cigarettes. So there's that.
so easily.
Oh, cry me a river. There's worse things to be addicted to.
That's a logical fallacy. Just because there are worse things doesn't mean this isn't bad. You know, that's fine. It's fine.
Look, Dr.
Context
Ruha,
is everything.
I'll figure this out.
I'm behind you 100%. I thank you for the calls that were made when I was not had my full faculties. No, we only make jumps when absolutely necessary, and hopefully in our future there's a lot less necessity to have these emergency jumps, as it were.
My appreciation.
That's not a we won't do it.
No, it is not. But it is
It's a best effort. Best effort.
only if lives are absolutely in danger.
When haven't they been?
Well, yes, these have been unusual circumstances, Mr. McGowan, and I do apologize.
Other than that, I hope the last few days have been restful. It's been nice just being able to go to a destination, no hiccups along the way. Hopefully everyone's had some time to think about what we've been through, and I would just love to hear how everyone's feeling with the revelations that we were given by the others. And is Talidar here?
Yeah, he's there too. This small dog with galaxies for eyes who is sitting along with the crew.
Okay. Yeah, and we've got Talidar here, and we've got all this information, and love to hear your input for what you think we should do next. Oh, Tommy, do you want to start?
If we could first just find another physical look for Talidar, that would help me greatly.
What's wrong with Talidar's current form? I mean, what if this is what Talidar prefers to present as?
Well, I mean, just I'll be walking down the hall and I'll see him, and I'm not sure if it's LK or him, and my reaction to them as individuals is different. And
Talidar says, I see, and he starts nodding. This is simply the form that you chose early on. What should I change
Talidar,
to?
could you give yourself tiger stripes or something?
Tiger stripes appear on him.
I mean, he's still wearing this. I can just barely see him on his face. Can you make the suit a different color or something? That would greatly help.
Yeah, so the suit that he's wearing, a little space suit, changes.
Thank you. And I can identify that from far away. No one's colorblind. That's fine, right? That's fine.
He's wearing kind of a grayer space suit, and Lord Kingsley's got some oranges to it.
Does he change according to what we think or what we ask him to wear?
So far, it appears to be what you asked him to wear.
Hey, Talidar, I really like that cactus thing you did, and I really like these breezy shirts I wear, so why don't you wear one of these with a little cactus on it?
Okay.
Right down the middle, everybody.
The form changes to a cactus with a breezy shirt.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
No, I think Mr. Sanchez meant that he wanted you to be the dog in the shirt.
I'm sorry. I
Oh.
brought this up.
A shirt
Right.
with cactuses all over it.
He
Cacti.
changes over to a dog wearing a small Hawaiian shirt with cactuses all over it.
As long as this is not an inconvenience to you.
I feel nothing.
Do you
Same.
have a last name?
We don't use those kinds of names where I'm from.
All right, Mr. Talidar. Or, what do you... Never mind, Talidar.
Yeah. Okay. So, Tommy, now that that has been addressed, how are you feeling about everything else that has happened and how we should move forward?
I mean, where do we start? I mean, so we know that aliens exist, and
Yes.
that there are devices that threaten all of humankind, and I guess every other living creature that's in our universe. So I don't know. I mean, I can't figure this out. I don't know what to do next.
Yes, it is a little vague.
Okay, so I'm gonna write. Tommy is IDK, right?
Well, like with an exclamation at the end of it.
Yeah. Okay. Dr. Ruha, how are you feeling about everything?
Well,
Thoughts?
pretty good, all things considered. But I also didn't touch the keys, so I'm not slowly losing my mind.
I didn't mean it.
Just on a surface level observation, that might not be true of the rest of the crew. But that aside, I think my biggest concern in all of this is knowing that the powers that be, the powers that you used to work for, were also aware of the existence of alien life forms, or at least had a strong hunch that they might be real. And
Yeah.
they, for whatever reason, wanted to conceal it, which makes me kind of want to blow the whistle on this whole thing for no other reason than to upset them. But also, our knowing about that might inadvertently put a target on us, especially considering that we have someone on board, a Marine, who has gone AWOL. This is not lost on me, and I have to say I'm a bit nervous going to Shard because going towards any human settlement inevitably means someone might snitch on us.
Right. Tommy, do you have a thought?
Just real quick, maybe don't tell the company / giant controlling entity, things and or expose secrets when they are also trying to get you to kill me. Maybe that would be good. Maybe let's not get Tommy killed. Huh? Let's do that. Maybe let's not do that.
I believe that would
Yeah.
be preferable.
I tend to, you know what? I'll add once I've heard. I don't want to influence anyone. Dr. Ruha, I hear you. I think we're pretty much on a very similar page. Buck, thoughts?
I was a little shaken.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been working on a new drink to help us kind of ease the pain. I've been muddling mint this whole time and kind of going through drawers. I distilled a beverage out of the cleaner for the vapor drive, and then you put some of this on top of it, and I call it a dark zone floater. Who wants one?
Floater.
I'll take it.
Well, it's this purple viscous stuff that sits on top. I'm not sure what it is, but it fizzes real fun. There you go, Tommy. Who else
You're not
wants
sure
one?
what it is.
You don't. Yeah. Hold on. No. You don't know what is it like alive?
I know it feels good when you drink it, and it's non-toxic. So what else do you need?
It is
Oh,
non-toxic.
the mint here. The mint. Asher, Ash, you want one?
No.
Okay, 2 for me. Cap, Doc.
Yeah, I'll try a sip
There
just
you go.
for
There you go.
curiosity's sake.
It unfortunately will not have the same effect.
It
No,
is.
no.
Yes, you're right. It
You
is.
look cool holding it, though, Pete.
Draw the line.
That seems unnecessary.
All right.
Drink jet engine fuel.
I mean,
Jet engine cleanser.
At this point, I've touched keys and
sometimes.
mysterious objects. I just,
Everyone taking a drink, do a body save for me.
success.
17 success.
I got a
Success.
critical fail.
Critical fail.
I was
This-
just gonna take a sip, but you know.
The sip chokes you back. The burn is so harsh. You've never had a drink quite like this.
Oh, I forgot to put salt on the rim. That's my bad.
How many-
Oh.
Okay.
Are you okay, Kiko?
What did you? What do you? You can't give this to the crew. Tommy, put that down.
It's
Oh.
fine. It's fine.
You get used to it. Once it burns off all the taste buds, you're good. I'm kidding, Cap. I'm kidding.
Kind of can.
Okay, so you have been coping with stress by drink concocting, Any other thoughts there, Buck?
You know, I did not like the way Warden was kind of talking back to us every time we're trying to figure our situation out. I don't know if there's like an attitude adjustment dial we can fix, but you know, that's my 2 cents.
What, do you mean when he had a different voice, or?
No, I dug the voice. It just seemed it was being a little unhelpful at times, but you know, say la vie.
I will do my best to speak with Warden.
Thanks, Pete.
Asher, how are you? You know, jumps aside. How are you feeling about our situation? And
Pusillanimous. I feel as though I, having been in contact with the others, reveal the gravity of the situation that we are constantly facing. While you bloviate and concoct drinks, we are on the verge of insanity.
I mean, you a little bit more so than others. History.
Right, yeah, this is not your first run-in, and I apologize for what you may be going through. Does the tech not help?
Yes, it does. It gives me an extra capacity to remember. These things that I have seen, these things defy the imagination. Look at what we have grown accustomed to. This Talidar has changed shapes before our very eyes, breaking any laws of physics.
Yeah. You know, it has, you know, it stressed us out too, and I think we all had some little moments of high anxiety, pushed
The
sanity.
eyeballs alone contain galaxies.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we should be freaking out a little bit more?
It is possible.
I'm afraid that if I fully let it affect us, that I will unravel. So I'm just trying to like only surface level get into it.
Have you tried Sycorax?
Okay, I'm not just handing that stuff out.
It would
beg to differ.
It would seem to me that the best way for us to deal with our current situation is to fix the things that are currently the easiest to accomplish.
It's a
Taking
very
things one at a time.
logical point of view. Yep.
Which would be, I believe, fixing the ship
Yeah.
when we get to
yes, absolutely. But I'm just having trouble sitting in all this. All right, so I'm feeling like Dr. Ruha. The Marines have been sitting with information that has not been divulged. I don't know if they know about the rest of the shrouds, but they definitely knew that the others existed. And they are not sharing this. They are bugging their Marines without their knowledge or consent, so that they also cannot share this information. And so...
And people are dying.
Yeah.
An entire spaceport.
Voidport.
I haven't blocked that out. It was horrific.
Voidport
Dr. Chen is
is...
still thinking about them.
That's why he's been so quiet.
Yeah.
They died in a terrible way, and unfortunately we had to leave them to their fate. But remember what the others said? That's just the beginning.
Yeah. And who knows
Right
what other...
now, they're way out on the fringes of space, but what happens when they start reaching core worlds? How do you stop something like that?
And it is also obvious that the Ven Kra want what we have as well, so it... who knows how many are out there who have the technology to detect this.
Grateful for the lifting of the shrouds. Perhaps they were there for our protection just as much. Who knows what has been unleashed?
Exactly.
Yeah, and so we've encountered the scavengers or what have you. They've been horrific. They've done in Voidport, but I mean, from what the others have suggested, there may be other species that are just as bad, or on the other hand, more friendly species like the others. But people deserve to know it, right? It's gonna come to this universe. It's gonna, for better or worse, be our new reality, and I can't sit on it.
Aware. We can't stem the tide.
I mean,
They took over a spaceport in a matter of days, and we know that they're capable of taking over crews and ships that are capable of flight.
I've been thinking, Ruha, are you still close? Do you still have contacts with the network that you used to broadcast from?
Yes, I mean, I've transitioned more into print publication now, but I could probably pull some strings at the station.
What if after Shard we patch up, we decompress some, try to de-stress from these last week, and what if you reached out and we perhaps sent out footage from our body cams of what we experienced? We broadcast it out.
I don't think we should do it from this ship. I think
No, yeah, but head
to like some type of dead drop.
if we could head to the network and hand it off or something, if they knew how to broadcast it out in a way.
hear me out. Okay, if the military know that this is out here, they have some sort of contingency plan, right?
No, they
I mean,
don't.
what is the average public? What's the average public gonna do? I mean,
Run something.
to where? I mean, people are stuck on some on Mars, some on Earth. It's just, like, what are those people gonna do? We're just gonna cause panic.
We saw the entire colony slowly go insane, right? And then start creating these creatures. Maybe if they were able to quarantine, separate from each other, whatever's happened, the reality is we don't know how these scavengers work. But we know some of the symptoms and how this spread manifests, and it always starts with some type of psychosis that causes people to start ripping out their hair. Maybe if people were made aware of it, they could quarantine those individuals, slow or stem the tide.
Do we know that works? Do we?
But it's a shot. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, they at least deserve to defend themselves. I mean, I couldn't imagine if I was on a planet and didn't have this knowledge. I would want to be able to defend my own family. It's not just the Marines that know how to fight. There are people out there that could rise up and different factions and exist and that have resources. I'm sure that the trades resources, what are they called?
I'm sorry?
The trades, the mega corporation, the Maritides?
Yes, the Maritide Corporation.
The Maritide Corporation. This cannot be good for business to have an entire starport just taken over by creatures. We know that money holds a lot of power in this universe still.
I believe we may be getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. I think before we make a decision on what we're going to do with the information that we have, it would behoove us to understand them more, to actually know what is happening.
Yeah.
All we have is a little bit of information.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't lead us anywhere.
But at minimum, at least confirming that there is alien life out there, and that people should be aware of the possibility. Especially, the next closest port to Voidport needs to be made aware.
Yes, but I think it is also important not to drop everything on people at one time. I think they will panic, and nothing good will actually come of it.
Well,
that is not your decision to make.
Agreed. No, it is. This is our decision to make.
No, it's not. We are not the democratically elected representative of the people.
No, we are not. But we have to decide whether or not we dump this information on the entire universe.
Okay, well, look, we have some days to figure out how we're going to phrase it and what exactly we want to get out there, but we need to tell them something.
Yes, we do.
And we're headed to Shard, and then the networks that you've worked with, I presume that they're on Earth, Dr. Ruha?
Yes, unfortunately, it might be difficult to get there if people are tracking you or trying to find you, Kiko, or have any type of reason to believe that you've turned heel.
We'll make sure that
I just don't want this information to die with us.
I agree.
With us?
We are a target, whether you believe it or not. The key is what we brought that plague to Voidport. We did.
Yeah.
The scavengers were chasing us. They wanted our key. And
Yeah.
now
Well,
the Venkra as well. It's very foolish to assume that we shouldn't have at least some type of contingency and plan.
Yeah.
If that's true,
That in
then
case of our death, that information doesn't die with us.
if they're coming after the key, if they're coming after us for the things that we possess, then we don't have to worry about them going to other colonies or
key, is it?
No, there are. Remember, they said there are
We threw
multiple
one
keys.
into space.
Yeah.
Foolishly. But I mean, we didn't know at the time. Who knows who picked it up?
I'm wondering if it only sends out the pulse, when we interact with it, at the time of interaction, because these last few days, we've traveled relatively unbothered.
Talidar, do you know how they are tracking this object?
I don't imagine there's anything too alien to it. I know that once you interact with it, it seems to be a two-way signal. So every time there's an interaction, there should be a back and forth. I don't know how to pick up the signals entirely. We just know that they are being sent out.
Constantly, or just when interacted with?
I believe it's when interacted with.
Okay.
So it's like picking up a walkie-talkie. So no one touches it.
Or we wait and try to see if somebody else pushes the button.
Or we offensively take the chance to push it.
Well, we've done that several times, right? And we were confronted with the Vankra, and I think for now we hold off from touching the key anymore for a bit until we've decided.
It is that, and if touching it or interacting with it does send out a pulse that can be tracked, that is inadvisable.
Yeah, I'm inclined to say we go to Shard. We do what we plan to do there. I'm gonna do as much upkeep to the ship to make sure that if there's anything that can stop the tracking, I will be on that. Buck, you could help me with that as far as engineering and getting into the ship itself. I grew up with this ship in the household, so I know it a little bit on the outside. And
if I may, Captain,
yes.
I would like to work with Dr. Ruha on the messaging with my penchant for linguistics and her performative aspects. We should be able to craft something with enough equanimity that shouldn't alarm the populace to great amounts.
That would be fantastic. Yeah. And I think we'll have time because I was just going to check. Warden, how many days travel to Earth from Shard would it be? If we might try a sleep and jump if it's necessary, but about how far off are we? Are we still in the dark zone?
Yes, Earth will be a far travel. A light speed jump will be necessary.
Okay.
Also, side question, Warden, just to know what we're working with. Have Kiko's accounts been frozen? Or rather, our expedition accounts?
Interesting.
I'm checking now. No, there appears to be no freeze in the accounts.
So we're not broke.
That is good.
I wouldn't count on it for too long.
That is a good point.
I hate to be that person, but I don't think Daddy would let Mum freeze my accounts, It's always been on my side growing up.
Well, at least we have one person pulling for us.
I mean, I don't think my mum, despite her having put emotion controlling slickware into my brain. We have a good relationship. I don't think.
That's just families,
We are approaching the station now.
Thank God, because I don't believe you can afford my copay. All right, so let's get ready for docking.
Okay. Yep. Go get changed in whatever regular non-military looking clothes.
Got it. Is there anything else? Oh, actually, you know what? Tommy and Ruha, roll me a body save.
I knew it. Oh, no.
Dice, we need those.
No, I fail massively.
Yeah, scientists have really good body saves too.
Yeah.
I can do like 3 push-ups. Yeah, I failed. So.
I was prepared. to 25 is what I have to be. Oh God. I got a 26. Does that count?
Whoa!
No way!
Oh.
Ruha, you feel it first. There's this itch in your veins. It's a familiar, almost a longing. There's something missing, and you know what it is.
Oh, hello, old friend.
Who wishes they were drinking engine cleaner now?
Tommy, you feel this strange urge to, try another hit of sticker axe. It's like you never thought you'd be that kind of guy, but one more hit couldn't hurt, especially because it's vacation time.
Right. Yeah. Felt good.
Surely they recognize that it's like they have the intelligence, right, to like identify.
I would argue that as a medical professional, I definitely have, at least as a therapist, I have some addiction counseling.
I would say you recognize where this is coming from.
Right, but it doesn't make it any easier.
No, it's a physical need.
You're approaching a large crystal-like structure floating in the middle of space.
Wow.
Oh, shard. It's quite literal, I guess.
Literally a shard.
It's beautiful.
It's kind of like carbon-like graphite looking. It's a cold gray, but it's got these glistening peaks and spiky protrusions that are reflecting the nearby nebula.
So it's warm and welcoming. Great.
What would you like to do? Cool. As you approach, the ship's auto landing systems activate.
Yeah, I'll make sure that the docking fee is paid, and
I'm gonna start running diagnostics because we took some damage over the past trip, and then I'd like to start locating any services in the Starport that may help us with any problems we come across.
Great. I'll get you that information shortly. Tommy and Ruha, let's go ahead and do an intellect check, and this will be you fighting the addiction.
Oh boy.
If you can use your intellect to fight off the need to open up another ampule.
Negative.
As in you failed?
I failed.
Tommy, you're gonna need to figure out some way to get yourself a hit.
I mean, we had that big thing. Do we still have that big thing on board?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, container from Baxter Beta.
Yeah. Did we lock that up at all, or?
Ruha, what was your?
It would be in the med bay.
Did you fail or did you succeed?
I succeeded.
Okay, good. Okay,
okay. Okay, cool.
Good, because I have the code to the medical cabinet.
So,
was electronic or is it like a physical?
You're able to resist this addictive urge to take another hit. And the ship approaches the landing dock. Buckford,
Mm-hmm.
the warden. Blank Industries would be the available stop for you for ship upgrades.
Cool. Alrighty.
Upgrades?
And Warden, could you do me a favor? Could you look up if there's any spa or de-stressing chambers available at this starport and send that out to all of the crew aboard, please?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess I need to repair the drone that that I smacked into the side of the ship. So I'm just gonna stay back a little bit and see what exactly needs to be repaired on it, and then I'll try to find something on port. So
Okay, well, just ping us if you want to meet up, I guess.
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
My pain medication stores are running low as well. I might need to stop by the store.
Okay.
Lots of headaches after multiple jumps.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll step off Warden and head, sort of take in the sights. I don't know, see what there is to offer, what stores are available, if there are ship armsware dealers. Always have a little interest in that. But yeah, we would just, what do we see when we first come off? Like, how does it look like now that we've landed?
You're the only ship in the dock. That's the one thing you noticed. There's a surprising lack of ships at this dock, and you notice almost at every, as you're getting off the ship now, nearby each of the stations, there's a station black band guard, and they're just kind of steadfastly sitting there, almost like British guards from the Royal Palace or something. They're just sitting there, very still. And
I go back inside and I get a one of those. What did we call them? The virtual, the visual cyber.
For hiding your appearance?
Yeah, the one that can change my hair and all that. We had a name for it, and I'm sure it was cool. But I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that and the one that I've got pre-programmed and just get that going. It changes all her hair. Black, jet black, with the sort of snake tattoo sort of going up the side of her face.
sure.
It's very subtle, very inconspicuous. Lumitat. Oh, yes. A Lumitat.
Does this mean I should not go?
Glows
I
and
am
stuff.
a little noticeable.
I grab a hoodie and throw it at
Oh,
Peter.
yes. All right.
Yeah.
I put on the hoodie.
Selena elects to stay on the ship so she can repair the damage to the outer hull.
Thank you. And Selena, if you need any funds, I'm gonna transfer some credits your way. It just, message us.
Yeah, just give me some jerky.
Okay. Yep. That's
right.
we can do. Yeah.
What animal? Does it matter?
Beef is good.
Beef.
We're gonna
Fancy.
get beef out here. It's probably gonna be.
Well, I mean, like
steady.
synthesized
That's
beef.
fine.
Like,
We will-
Yeah. There's
Yep.
an umlaut. Yeah.
It's pronounced boof.
Okay, back out we go.
Would you like
And
me
I
to
just-
come with you? Talidar is looking at you.
Oh, well, Talidar, would you like to come with us? I was going to find like a little decompression chamber to go to and just go shopping generally. Does that something that interests you?
Has the pressure grown heavy on you from space? I thought it was more of a vacuum.
You're thinking literally. Yeah, we just have a lot of stress. You understand stress?
He thinks for a moment, and as he thinks, all of y'all do get to lose 2 stress from just landing here, knowing that you're about to relax.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
Great. Down to 12. Real
Yep.
relax.
Down to
I'm
12.
down to 1.
That drink is kicking in. Ooh.
12. Still not comfortable with 12. Okay.
Since every time we attempt to relieve stress, I can use my abilities to help someone relieve one additional stress. Can I attempt to do that now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll pull Kiko aside, and I shall try to do a therapy.
I shall attempt a therapy.
I succeed, barely. And I just pull Kiko aside and I say, you know what? Most of these black band guards, they are just clocked out, checked out for the day, minimum wage. Bet you they're not even looking for you. See, look, they're not even moving.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Doc.
Very incompetent.
And then, just as a point of clarification, because I am new to the game, I currently had 2 stress, and so if I've lost both of them, I can assume it's not a good thing.
If you've lost, yeah, you're not stressed anymore.
Oh, okay.
You're good. So the way
You're
stress
too
works,
laid back now.
we accrue stress, and basically it's like from 1 to 20, with 20 being bad, because eventually, if things get so bad that we panic, we roll on the panic table, and we have to be able to roll above our stress, and we're rolling 2d10s, so it's like you want low stress levels. Yes.
Understood.
Anyway. Stress. Okay.
I feel like I'm always low on stress. I'm always at like a 2 or a 1. And everyone's like, 12!
Yeah.
Yes, I am also
pushing
low.
Okay, so let's hit the town. Did Warden get back to us? Did he ping us with any of those spa treatments, perhaps?
Yes. He reports back. There's one spa aboard Shard. It's called Tranquilia.
Tranquilia. Oh, that sounds nice. What kind of services do they offer?
All kinds of the standards.
Okay.
Just be
Cool.
careful if you ask for full service, because sometimes that means something completely different, and then, it's awkward. So
You get in trouble.
Why would that be awkward?
It's not.
Come on, Doc.
Peter, just bless
No,
your
this
heart.
is awkward.
Do that southern expression, bless your heart. Or lack thereof.
Don't. All right.
We'll tell you about it when you're older, Pete.
You said there's no other ships at the dock. Are there any people nearby besides the Black Band guards as we start walking in?
There's a few people walking back and forth, kind of running errands, it seems, as you get off the dock area. There's like people that seem to live here that are muscling about.
Can I just stop someone real quick and ask, is there like a shopping district in this port? We're just looking to resupply pharmaceuticals, perhaps some arms dealers.
Oh.
Ship upgrades.
Visitors. And then this guy's like, oh, yeah, there's plenty of shops. Just head down this way. And he kind of points over to a direction. You'll find all the shops down that way.
Okay.
Just, watch yourself around the guards.
Wait, why?
They can be a little strict around here.
Do you not get visitors often?
Oh, not very often here in Shard. No. See, Shard is a special installation started by the Black Bands. It was seeded several decades ago, and it was grown. And so what you walking in here is a completely homegrown space station.
What is it grown out of?
Carbon, I believe. Carbon crystals.
Wow.
My
Interesting.
cousin. Sorry, go ahead.
I just said, wow.
Yeah, I'm an all.
Are there any special, rules of... We want to observe decorum while we're here. Anything we should
Yeah.
note to be polite?
Don't jaywalk around here, and don't jaywalk, and just keep abreast of the typical local laws. And if anyone asks you anything that's a member of the black bands, just go along with it, and keep your head down. Don't ask too many questions. Just yes, sir. Thank you, sir. All the standards. Just to make sure that you don't give them any attitude. They don't like lip.
From us? No problem.
Seems very strict. Is there a reason for such strictness on the station?
Well, it's just always been that way here.
Interesting.
Okay. Thank
Well,
you, sir. Oh,
yes.
sorry. Were you going to ask something else?
No, I was doing what you were doing.
I'm already
welcome.
making my way.
Got it.
Making my way downtown.
I've got my data pad, and Selena was making notes of stuff we needed, so I want to try and find that Plank Industries.
Got it. And the Plank Industries is actually a nearby stand next to the Starport. And you see there's like a few little robotic drones kind of bustling about. And there's just kind of a guy sitting back at the stand looking bored.
Hey, Chief, how's it going?
Huh?
Nice to meet you, sir. How's it going? Buck Sanchez of the Destiny just landed here. We're
Welcome.
in the market
Welcome.
for
And
some...
he peps up real quick. Well, we've got the customer. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you? Lovely stand you have here. Lovely carbon shard you have here.
In the Plank Industries.
We ran into a little wear and tear on our trip. We've got a list here, some things we could really use to fix up our ship. Curious if you could help us out. And I want to show them the data pad.
Ah, yes. We can provide all these services.
If you can get that in red, that'd be real neat.
Okay, let's see what I can do.
Thank you. Thumbs up to the gang. Hey.
Right. He appears to, he kind of like, and then a bunch of these little drones like buzz around and they start gathering stuff up for him. And he kind of like starts kind of conducting them. He's got this glove on that seems to be kind of controlling them as he kind of starts pointing them to the ship. And you can tell he's excited that there's someone here at all.
Yeah. My friend Tommy could use a glove like that. Do you have those gloves too?
Maybe let one go.
Okay, all right. All right, let's get down to business.
What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna head to actually remembering what Peter had mentioned to me in the last few days, I'm gonna see if there's any cyber mod, any sort of like technical area to the stores, cyber mod upgrades, any or the ship upgrades.
Ship upgrades or cyber mod upgrades?
Both. Like I'm just looking for like a tech corner.
Tech corner.
Yeah.
So the Plank Industries appeared to be for ship upgrades.
Oh, okay.
And as you walk down the street, just as you're thinking about like where it could possibly be cyber mods, this ad just pops up in front of you. It just kind of covers your vision. Welcome to the cloud.
The cloud?
Memory leaks? Stop by the cloud and get yourself Backblaze NeuroSync today. And it just sits there, kind of staring at you. It's like it's like in your eyes. It's like.
Do I see like a projector or something? Like, where's it coming from?
What's going on, Kiko? Talidar asks.
Do you see this advertisement? It's just like right in front of me.
Anyone that has a slick socket sees it.
We'll probably need to get some Chad block or something.
Yeah, Chad blocker. Yeah. Although, this sounds like an upgrade. I would love to not lose my memory again. Like our previous incident, it really bothers me that people could just that they had the technology to do that. So I will. Does the advertisement say where to go? The cloud, is that where?
You see, as you start thinking about how to actually get there, this augmented reality dotted line appears in front of you, kind of leading you the direction you need to go.
Creepy, but useful in this moment. I won't think too much into it. Okay, I'll follow that line and go looking at getting my upgrade.
Got it. Ruha, where would you like to go?
I'm going to go there too to try to acquire a Chad block.
Got it.
This is why I avoided this for so long.
Tommy?
Going along with them.
Oh, you're going along with them? Asher, where are you going?
We have got to devise the right message to send to the people about the others. And so I'll start to craft. Maybe I'll take Talidar with me, just to sort of talk to them for a bit.
Got it. You walk with Talidar down the street, just meandering. Or do you want to continue following Kiko and them?
Yeah, I'll follow behind where
behind.
they're going towards the cloud.
Okay. So let's just run back to Tommy real quick. What are you doing, Tommy?
I was kind of waiting near the door, just seeing like how far away people got. Hey, Warden, real quick. Where's Selena stayed behind, right? Is Selena?
Selena's with Buck. She went over towards the Plank Industries. It's just not too far off, but
okay. Is anybody else on the ship, or
where's Dr. Chen?
There's Dr. Chen. He wandered off with on his own to find some gear.
Okay.
And Lynn?
Lynn? Oh, you know what? Lynn's on the ship still.
Okay. Where's Lynn?
Lynn is in the cryo bay.
Cool. I'm gonna head towards the medical area. And I'm gonna take a look at the lock. That's locking up some of the Sycorax, that giant thing of Sycorax we have with an undisclosed amount of concentration. So is it like electronic lock, or?
It's like a standard lock you'd find on like a medicine cabinet in a ship like this.
Okay. So electronic. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Just to see if I can do it. I'm just curious if I can hack it. Because I'm an expert at hacking. So it's just like it's a lock that I just want to try to open up. I don't need to open it up, but if
let's roll your intellect and use your skills to buffer.
Oh yeah, we definitely pass. I rolled a 28, intellect's 45 plus 15 for expert.
So you have a quick patch. You get through this kind of stuff. You know how to get past these locks. It's not your first time on a ship.
Yeah.
And the door just opens up.
Okay. I mean, like it's all like kind of that's all in one thing, and if something were to happen to that one thing, then we wouldn't have Sycorax anymore. So there's probably like another container nearby. I could just like make sure that we have Sycorax just in case we need it later, right? Like I'm gonna look for another.
You look for another container somewhere.
Yeah, a little container to kind of extract some.
You find some small vials that are used for collecting blood.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna take a little bit.
Okay.
It's super concentrated, so like a little would go pretty far away.
You take a small amount of Sycorax in the vial.
Cool. Yeah, I may just wipe down all the surfaces I touched.
Okay.
And close everything up and just go put that in my area, my little sleep area.
Is your area your arm?
No, it's a just in case thing. It's I just
Roll
Yeah,
the bodies.
27. Oof, so close.
Is that a fail or is that
It's a fail? It's a fail.
fail? So you feel the urge to try it now. You can't hold back any longer.
Oh boy. So do I know if this stuff can be like other than injected? Can it be like, I don't know, like put in an eye droplet or something, or and
You assume you could possibly use it.
okay.
Sublingually under your tongue.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have to be in a different form factor, though, wouldn't it?
I don't know how these things work, man. I'm just gonna
The future.
I'm gonna dilute it some. I'm gonna dilute it some, just a little bit.
Yeah, just microdose.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try a little bit. Just try, not as much as last time because that messed me up.
So you take the cigarettes. Do you have a cybermod? You don't have a cybermod.
No, I don't believe I do.
Got it.
No.
As
Not
you
unless someone did it when I was in a sleep state.
you
None
don't
of
have
it.
No.
Sycorax paranoia.
as you take the cigarettes, you feel the urge die down, and a euphoria hits you.
Okay.
You feel rather good, rather alert, and just ready for whatever comes at you.
Cool. I need to get that drone repaired still, so I mean, might as well head out and do that stuff. So let's just want to make sure that bottle's protected.
Could you roll me a D10?
Yeah. I got a 2.
You got it too.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that your fingers start itching, and it's kind of like the joints start itching, and you want to kind of scratch at the joints a bit, and you almost feel the urge to kind of like pop your fingers, and you start kind of pulling at your fingers, and you stretch and pull, and you notice as you stretch your pinky, it kind of almost you almost want to dislocate it. You need it to pop, but then it just stays at the length you pulled it. It doesn't go back. It doesn't go back to the length you had it at. It stays kind of elongated.
Oh.
And that's it.
That's all.
Anyway, how about we take a break?
All right. Thank you, Michael. We are doing a giveaway in our break. There will be a keyword that Andy, our moderator, will be putting into chat if you want to be entered to win a copy of Dead Planet, which is Mothership's first module that they put out. It's got tons of great content. You can find out more in the command in chat. And the keyword is Red Tower. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Wait, Claire.
Hey.
Welcome back. Where we last left off, Tommy had pulled his finger.
Wow, that was cheap.
It's not incorrect though.
Tommy, as you investigate your pinky, you notice it does not go back to where it was once before. It is seemingly permanently elongated. You still have function of it, but it appears to be like an elongated finger.
Weird.
Just one pinky?
Just the one he pulled.
Cool.
As you investigate your hands in the corner of your eyes, you notice something moving on the ship.
Hello?
You hear
Warden
footsteps.
Warden, is there anybody else on the ship?
There appears to be a new person on this board.
I want to get off the ship. Can I book it to the front? Can I get out of here?
Yeah, you can get off.
All right, I'm getting out. I'm getting out.
Get off the ship.
I just kind of look into the hatch, and just the doorway, try to see if I can see anybody inside, but I'm back towards the port, trying to just make sure there's enough room. Do I see anybody?
You see a movement coming around the corner. It's a small shape, probably no more than 4 feet tall.
Hello? It's a private ship.
Sorry. And this little girl shows up around the corner. Sorry.
What are you? You don't just walk onto ships. You scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, there's never any ships here.
Get off the ship. It's dangerous. There's all sorts of stuff in there.
Sorry. She gets off.
Where are your parents? What?
They're at home.
Well, probably go home, kid.
Okay, I was just on board because I thought maybe you could help me.
Help you with what? I got things to do. What?
Aliens. Real
Ah.
aliens.
I don't have time for this. What about real aliens?
I found some.
I just kind of stare at her for a second.
She's like wonder-eyed looking at you like, I found some.
All right, what did they look like?
They were small and green with scales.
Oh. That's not what the aliens look like.
How would you know? You're not the one that found them.
I found some.
You did?
Yeah. Yes.
What do they look like?
Well, some of them can literally look like anything. Speaking of which. Yeah. They can ship shapes. Whatever you think they can be, that thing.
Shapes? Sir, that doesn't make any sense.
You're shapeshift. All right.
Your
So
eyes are all red.
yeah, I have been in space for a long time. Mind your own business, kid. Just go home. All right. There aren't green aliens with scales that I know.
Well, my friends are green.
Excuse me?
My friends, they're all green. They have scales. Are you not
friends
from
like-
here? You're not from
No.
here, right? I hope you're not.
No.
She stops and looks over at a black band right as she says this and leans in real close. I need your help.
Fine.
You'll help
Are they
me?
here now?
No, they're back at my hiding spot.
But they're on the port.
Yeah, I live here.
Your alien friends are on the port with you.
Yes. They're here on Shard.
I swear to God, kid, if you are pulling my leg. But I have some friends here with me. Can I grab some of them and they can come too? They have seen aliens as well. They know how to help.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. If you're sure that you could trust them.
Some of them. I'll only invite the ones I trust. How about that? Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Moment of truth.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Definitely not bringing me.
I'm so glad he's high on cigarettes right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's give Buck a call real quick. And fuck, they probably speak a different language. I don't. Fuck. And we'll do Asher as well. Call Asher and Buck. Yeah. Use my communicator to do that. Hey, it's Tommy.
You have reached the communicator of ASHER LYNCH. Please state the nature of your message.
Is there a beep?
Oh,
just-
this is live. It's me. It's ASHER. Communication is key.
Asher, it's Tommy. I need you and Buck to meet me. There's a kid here who says there's aliens.
A
Like,
child?
here hiding. Like not the ones we met, but somebody like a different type. And they may know something. They may
What'd you say, Tommy? You want a kit for the ship? I don't know if they got kits. They got a cool drone glove.
there is a kid KID here
Like a
who
pink
says
goat?
what?
Nothing. I'll meet you at the ship.
I too shall be on my way back to the ship. Here I am on a mission. Back to you. Here I go.
Did you
Asher
just,
out.
Throw it back to me?
do we hear Asha behind us just like
Yeah, you hear him saying all these things.
I just, for someone who's supposed to be good at language, they can't, condense a sentence.
Asher, you everything good?
It seems that my expertise is needed. A child has appeared.
Okay.
There's nothing to. That's just the sentence.
Well, that is the information that was given to me. Perhaps this is contact with an other.
You do what you need, Asher.
Hmm,
We'll
yes.
reconvene. Yeah. Just
Give
do
us a call
whatever
if
you
need
need.
any backup for anything.
Talidar, perhaps you should join me as well in case any communication should occur.
Sure, I can come back. I
And
really
then
wanted
Buck
to see what
isn't
this
with us, right?
Julia place. Buck is not with you. No.
Okay.
I would like to finish. Make sure we get the fuel upgrades on that,
Yeah.
and then I would like to ping Captain to make sure that we take into account that we need to restock the galley. So when you get those both sticks, get some shoutouts too. Okay, and then all good. And then I'm gonna head back to the ship to see what they were on about.
Got it. Victor is taking down all the notes from what you ordered, and he's getting a invoice written up.
Thank you, Vic. Let's go see this kid.
So are you like in school or they should be here?
She's kind of sitting there. She's got red hair, and she's rather tan with freckles. And she's just kind of sitting next to you, looking around, and she keeps eyeballing the black bands. I'm in school.
Are they all right or
Them? They're mean.
Yeah. them? Are you all right?
I'm all right. Are you all right? Why are your eyes so red?
I've hyper jumped like 3 times, okay? With no cryo. I'm tired.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, Tommy, who's this?
Oh, what? I never even asked. What's your name?
She stands up and sticks her hand out to you, Buckford. Jessica King.
She didn't do that to
Jessica
me.
King. Nice to meet you, Buck Sanchez. How did you get aboard our ship?
I walked on up.
Clever girl.
Yeah, she's scared the ever-loving crap out of me.
Language. What? You interested in space flight? You looking to join the crew of the Density?
I have aliens I'm hiding. I need you to help me.
aliens? She has aliens she's hiding? What do the aliens look like?
They're little green men with scales.
Oh. She met aliens too.
I know. That's why I called you. What's the point of a communicator that doesn't... Yes, she has alien friends here, supposedly. They don't look like the ones we met. I just thought maybe if they're real, which she says they are, maybe they could, I don't know, help us figure this out. Whatever we're trying to figure out at this point. I don't...
Well, let's
Asher,
wait.
you walk up on the scene.
What is happening here?
What?
Asher, Jessica, Asher.
She shakes your hand.
This is the kid who has some alien friends. She's gonna take us to the aliens. We're gonna talk to the aliens. We're gonna see what's what.
Yes, Jessica, take us to your leader.
Well, I'll take you to their leader, but just follow me.
That makes sense. She's the only one in this group that makes sense.
She starts leading y'all off into the interior of Shard. While she does this, though, let's run back over to Kiko. What are y'all doing?
We're shopping at the Cybermod spot. I don't know, what's it called?
The Cloud.
Oh, at the cloud. We are at the cloud. It's clever.
That's what cool teams call it.
All right. I would like.
Yes? And there's a woman with a robotic eye stares at you.
Hello.
How may I help you?
I got an advertisement for your back blaze upgrade.
You see, I told you those would work. And she's looking back over at like the desk behind her.
Okay, well, it felt a little invasive, even though it accurately advertised to me, and I do want that upgrade. I don't really know that I like it just popping up in front of my field of view, and it feels,
A little invasive.
yeah.
Not unlike a cyber mod.
Yeah. Okay. It would anyway. How much can I get a backblaze up? I already have a memory slickware, not a storage slickware in there, but it was getting wiped, and so I need the backup service.
Right. It's just a service. So what you're going to do is you're going to pay monthly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, put it on the Destinies tab. We're docked in the ship, or can you just connect
Absolutely. You're the only ship docked.
it up to? That's correct. Yeah.
Welcome to Shard.
Thank you.
Ruha, Peter, did you want to check out some upgrades yourself?
Do you think I need upgrades?
Well, I mean, you lost your memory too, so I don't know if you want me to. I could just sign up the whole crew, really. It'll be a crew deal.
I don't think that was my fault.
No, I don't think it was your fault either. Is that what you said?
Yes.
It's not anybody's fault. We had our memory wiped, right?
Yes.
Repeatedly.
Due to a certain device that is now removed.
Yeah, but I don't want that. If that happens again, I want access. I want to just be able to back it up.
The door opens as you speak, and the black band officer walks in. Hey there, Audrey. How y'all doing? And he kind of gives y'all a nod. He walks over to the desk. You see him just kind of lean in and kind of smile knowingly, and Audrey kind of like shakes her head real quick and runs back and comes back over, and you see like a little click of a button on this little like touchless thing, and he goes, "Thank you much," and walks out.
Audrey, what was that about?
Oh, that's just the black bands coming by. Make sure we're okay.
All right. Yes. So. Right. Backup service.
Ruha, didn't you want something specific as well?
Yeah. Could I get something to block your advertisements? A chat block, I think, is what it's called.
I told you that would work. And she comes back. Yeah, absolutely. And there's like right in the front next to the counter, there's like the ad blockers. And she kind of pulls one out to you and goes, "Here you go."
Thank you kindly.
Do you make targeted ads so that people will buy ad blockers?
I said it wouldn't work. No, I said it would work. He said it wouldn't work. But you know what? I'm always right.
Kiko,
Uh-huh.
this place confuses me.
Yeah. Audrey, what's the deal with the black bands around here?
Them?
Yeah.
They're, you don't want to stay away from them. They're good protectors, but they come at a price.
Yes, best avoided.
Okay.
I guess you wouldn't exactly know being Edenites, but yeah, they are like, I don't know. Are you fond of traditional old school Earth media?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine Yellow Lanterns, but just way worse. That's really the easiest way to put it. But sometimes you miss my pop culture references because you're not, I get it, you're not from Earth, so but
I watched
I have
your
a penchant for it. Right, but that's like modern. I'm talking way, past, retro.
Gotcha.
Like the talkies.
Yeah, no, I'm not as
Back in the day, they actually used to draw things by hand.
Yes,
And
they did.
yeah, and it's crazy. And then It'd flip the pages back and forth, and it would create moving. Your face is priceless
You-
right now.
You must remember, Kiko. It was called animation. I
You both
definitely
like
told
in.
you about this when you were young.
That takes so much time.
Yes,
Mm.
it did.
Beautiful art. I have a couple of hand-drawn pieces in my home.
Yeah.
They're investment pieces, really. They just go up in price every year. Great way to store your assets. Real estate, not reliable. But hand-drawn, comic books, things like that, set for life.
Good. Cool. Great convo. Audrey, thank you.
She just nods and
So, is there a black market of sorts in the area?
Oh,
what are you asking about? A market of black?
No, that's odd. I'm gonna forget I asked. I'll just.
Ooh, she comes over and kind of stops you. Maybe we should talk in the back. She leads you back behind back there. You see, there's an android sitting back, kind of taking stock of little parts. He's just kind of rummaging through things and kind of investigating each little chip and putting them down. It's almost like he's inspecting the quality of them.
I take a look at Dr. Ruha and I follow Kiko.
Kiko, we need to work on your delivery. Next time, say you'd like to order something off the menu. Or ask her if she's, got this in purple in the back.
That's right. I should. You do it so well. Okay.
It's okay. You'll get used to it.
What are you looking for? Audrey asks. And you see her kind of just stop talking, and then the guy gets up. What can I do for you? We don't need her anymore.
Oh, this bothers me a little bit. But okay, so we've got some undue.
Is there an android ban on this planet?
Absolutely not.
Okay, just wanted to check.
I just like to shut them down when I don't need them.
I've only come across certain people once or twice that think like artificial intelligence is going to kill everyone or something. And for a moment there, you gave me a fright. But
You notice as you speak to him, he is himself an android.
right, I just thought like he was hiding.
What's hiding is the fact that this front woman was also an android. This appears to be an android keeping an android.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Interesting.
We've gotten some undue attention and looking for any sort of encryption or cloaking mechanisms.
Encryption or cloaking mechanisms.
We need to jailbreak a ship. Scrub it from the registry. We don't want to be on this cellular plan anymore. Oh, you probably don't know what the cellular plan is. I'll talk to you later about that, Kiko. But want to switch providers.
Yeah.
He looks through his data pad. I could do this. It's gonna cost you.
I'd imagine so.
Okay. How much exactly?
20,000 credits. That's cheap to be removed.
Okay. We need to do it. Do you know about somewhere that would trade in that would take military weapons and have something they could provide us in exchange for those military weapons.
You need guns?
Thinking like a cannon.
You can go to Tech's Armory. He sells weapons.
Tech's Armory?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's here on Shard.
Like TX or like... Oh, wow. It turned me southern. Or
All right.
incredible. Wow, Tex. Like TEX or like TECH apostrophe S.
TEK apostrophe S.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. All right, noted. Okay. Our ship is docked. We should have Selena there here, and I'll hand him a code. She should understand that would give you access to make the changes that need to happen, though I will want her to supervise naturally.
Naturally.
Yeah. Okay, well, I feel good about this. Half up front, half once it's done, yeah?
Doesn't take long, but sure.
Okay, I don't know. Alright. It's a done deal.
He's not going to install any malware on our ship. After all, an anonymous tip to the Black Bands about your little secret back workshop will go well for you.
I don't think you want to talk to these guys.
Like I said, anonymous.
What do you think she's paying him for?
Ah, you made them look the other way. Yes, definitely have supervision in that case.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have that. Alright, thank you. What was your name?
Clifford.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Clifford.
Yeah. Alright. Bye-bye,
As you wander out of the shop, we join Asher as they follow Jessica King down the road of Shard. She's winding you back and forth through all kinds of little alleyways, and is just feeling ridiculous at this point.
Kid, we made 3 lefts back there. What? That's just...
We're almost there. Hold on. It's got to be super secret, otherwise they're going to discover him.
Yes, we have to keep our mental faculties limber.
Hey, Tom, I don't mean to be rude, but has your pinky always been abnormally large like that?
Oh, God.
It's not my, whatever. I'm just maybe get it looked at.
Are you okay?
It's fine. It's just a little longer. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't pick at it.
It's lurid. It's grotesque.
Can we just find these aliens already?
Okay. Okay. We're almost there, but you can't be too loud. It might scare them.
Okay.
You see her like get close to this door, and she kind of puts a little key card in. Promise not to scare them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna scare them.
She opens the door. You see an array of lights, almost like little Christmas lights that are hung around the space. This is like the back entrance to some kind of establishment, but it's like a defunct place, and it's almost like a back janitor's closet from some alley that it's rather small, but just as you walk in, there's 4 small creatures look at you. They point guns at you.
Hey! Whoa! Asher, do you have any idea?
I would like.
It's okay. I brought them here. You see Jessica's like trying to calm them down.
Is there any way I could use my mastery of like xenobiology or xenoesotericism?
You can.
And would that be an intellect check then?
It's going to be an intellect roll, and the additional stats would apply to your roll.
Great. Ooh, I rolled a 2! A 002.
Nice.
No, that is great. My intellect was 88.
Asher, a calm washes over you as you see them kind of like stressed out. They're clearly, they look tired and they look exhausted, and they're just kind of guns akimbo at you. Just,
We mean you no harm. We are explorers. We come in peace.
you see them like kind of lower the weapons.
Are these members of the others, or is it something that I've never seen before?
These are something you've never physically seen before, but you can recall them in your mind. Possibly from something the others told you years ago.
So we're cool, right? We're cool?
It seems as though they are non-aggressive at the moment.
That's non-aggressive?
As long as we keep our cool, it should be fine.
All right.
They need your help. They're stuck here. I think they need some kind of way to get off this planet. This starport.
I should have asked before we even came here.
Jessica, how long have you been in contact with these entities?
Probably no more than a week, 2.
And you haven't been feeling fatigued or overwhelmed?
No.
And you
Why would I
can
feel overwhelmed?
communicate with them, feel
They're-
their want.
They're about 3 feet tall, these aliens. They're rather short, and they are in fact green and scaly. They're decked out with gear. Jessica looks confused at your questions. I just have been nice to them.
Can you understand them?
Not really.
Huh.
I think they need my help, though. I've been bringing them food for the past few days.
What sort of sustenance do they require? Are they herbivores, carnivores, omnivores?
Mainly just tofu.
So neither.
Ambiguous.
Are we still standing in this alleyway with this door open? And,
Yeah, you're still in the alleyway.
Hey, gang, do you think maybe we should scoot on into this room in case the black man's...
Yeah.
It would be prudent.
Just very slowly close it. I don't want them.
Be cool and natural.
You see them as you come in, like they kind of take their stations, and like one of them sits back and just kind of like leans back, and the other one like gets onto this small device and like flips open the screen and starts like computing. And then one of them walks right up to you, Buckford, and starts like kind of like looking at your hands and looking at your fingernails and kind of inspecting you closely. And then the last one is just still kind of polishing his gun. He stares at you, kind of just not really flinching.
Buckford.
Nita. He kind of raises a hand out. I taught him that.
Nice
Jessica's
to meet you.
excited.
I'm gonna... Yeah, shake.
Takes the hand. It's a small 3-fingered hand that grips you.
Very cool.
Just a quick question. Has Talidar followed us in as well, or?
Oh yeah, Talidar. He's with you.
Yes.
As you walk in, Talidar scoots in right behind you, and they seem to be fascinated by him. They're all kind of staring at him closely. Talidar is looking at you, kind of like keeping real quiet this whole time, taking in the scene himself.
So how can we help? Can you talk to them, or can he talk to them?
I can make an attempt.
Yeah, attempt.
And I think Asher would like to use maybe his mysticism to try
Sure.
to mentally communicate in the same fashion as has been with him.
Okay. You want to try and communicate like a like almost like a telepathically.
Yeah, and I wonder if I could maybe use my memory slickware as sort of like an enhancement for that. Just tapping
Sure.
back
That
into-
would involve you dialing it back a bit.
I recognize the danger, and I believe this is a time I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Sure. Buckford and Tommy, you notice Asher start fiddling with his slickware.
Those things always look so itchy. That's why I didn't get one installed.
It
They
does
never
itch.
heal. Yeah, they never heal. So
You'd probably be
And-
very dexterous with your super long pinky, though. You'd be able to tap that thing real quick.
Quit mentioning my pinky.
I,
You
it's
didn't say
there.
anything
It's
about
just
their hand.
looking.
They have
at
3
me.
fingers, and you didn't say anything to them. But my
But
pinky.
they're normal sized
happened-
fingers.
You don't know that.
That's true.
Roll an intellect check for me, Asher.
Intellect? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 53, and on this check, it would just be the flat 68, so that is a success.
You successfully connect with some entity within the room, and you hear the voice of Talidar. Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Oh, wrong number. I was. Unless you are able to help me broadcast my thoughts, intentions, and wants, and be able to receive the same from these entities.
I could do that.
Oh, thank you.
What would you like to say to them?
We need to help you, but we must be cautious, as our people are unaware of your existence. Do you need to write this down, or
No, I've got it.
we come in peace and wish to assist you in any way that we can, while abiding by our morals, which may conflict with yours. We do not know about your society, but we respect it.
You, as you say all these things, Buckford and Tommy, all you can hear is the jarbled language of these creatures coming out of Asher's mouth. And Asher, you see the one that was kind of laying back, kind of sit up suddenly. What did you just say?
I said, we're able to help you.
How the hell do you speak our language?
It was through great personal sacrifice and commitment to communication.
You see him eyeball the dog real quick. He kind of looks back at you.
And also the dog.
I'm gonna assume it's working.
Yeah, I regret taking those 2 years of Spanish.
You see all of them kind of stop what they're doing and kind of just eyeball you, Asher. And the guy with the gun just kind of, what's going on here? How the hell you speak our language?
We respect your cultures and society and wish to aid you.
You know what? We heard that. We
Good.
understood that part. What's with that thing in your fucking head?
Oh, this allows me to communicate with you.
This allows me to communicate with you, my motherfucker. Listen
Whoa.
up. Hey, calm down. Sorry,
Whatever
he's
you're
the
saying.
gunner. He only knows shooting.
We
leader-
have one of those as well, and I'll point to Buck.
Ah,
No,
And then,
the android. The android.
the leader kind of looks at Buck and regards him, kind of just like. And Buck, you just hear, and you see him kind of bow his head a bit. I got it. He looks like a killer.
Deep, intense.
Sorry, that's Fell. He's our gunner.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Fel. I am called Asher amongst my people.
All right,
Oh, okay.
I've got it. Fell, just stay out of this. We're out of fuel. We've been stuck here for weeks. We've been trying to communicate with this small one, but she doesn't seem to understand a word we're saying.
Perhaps And I'll reach out with my mind to Talidar.
Yeah.
And are you able to broadcast this frequency?
I can try, but I might have to change my form.
Perhaps go behind a corner or something. It might be disturbing.
Talidar begins to glow, Tommy and Buckford, and you see Talidar's eyes start spinning and spiraling.
Oh.
And roll me a sanity saves.
Uh-oh. I do have advantage on sanity checks.
You don't need to.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I rolled a 5 and I needed a 39, so I succeed.
Bad news, gang.
Almost died for you.
73. I was supposed to get a 40.
Tommy, you just see Talidar's form change, and you begin to peek into the true form of the others, and it haunts you. And you take 3 points of stress.
I hear his jaw clench.
But you all hear the clear spoken English of these creatures come forward. This little girl has been trying to help us, but she doesn't know how to speak our language, and we're stuck here on this place. And apparently all those guys in that black stuff are bad. That's all I know.
Buck, you can hear him, right?
Loud and clear.
So sorry, why are you here? What do you need help with?
Okay. I'm going to try and explain this one more time, but she doesn't get to understand it, and y'all seem to be understanding me now fine, so let's just go through it.
Okay, all right.
My name is Colin. I am the scientist of this group. Okay? This is Jin. He's our doctor. This is Fel. He's our gunner. And this is Gal. He's the captain. And you see him, Gal's kind of just taking in everything real steadily. We've been stuck here for about a month. And we found this little girl. And she doesn't understand a word we're saying. And she's been feeding us this stuff, and we hate it. But
Not good. It's not good.
we need to get off this planet because we received a signal not a few weeks ago. Some kind of beacon, and we've been trying to locate it for the past few weeks. And we came from this place, our home world, and now we're here, and we're surrounded by all your kind. We've never seen anything like you before. It's kind of freaking us out. We're stuck here now.
Man, you should be in our shoes. I mean, this is. Oof.
Do not wish to cause alarm, but upon our arrival to the station, we were the only ship that was there. How were you able to arrive here with no vessel?
Oh, please say cloaking. Please say cloaking.
It's hit.
Oh,
He didn't say cloak. What do you think,
got
Cap?
We've got it stationed outside the shard, and it's out of fuel. And we don't know what equivalent fuel we could possibly use.
Okay, all right.
We're afraid the ship's going to blow up if we use your fuel.
we're
not quite sure.
Avoid that.
Yeah, we'd like to avoid blowing up, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's. Yeah,
Some things are-
yeah. Okay.
Some things are universal. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Buck's our engineer, so I mean, he may be able to. Buck, could you possibly figure out if they could use our fuel, or?
I mean, I could take a look at it. I'd have to see the invisible ship somehow. We could maybe make dock with it, and we could give it a once over, but we'd have to sneak them aboard our ship, I'm assuming, right?
We can do this.
We could avoid sneaking and just amicably invite them aboard.
No, I think he means because of the Black Guard. Yeah, I swear to God.
As you're debating all this, Kiko and Ruha and Peter, what are y'all doing?
I don't know anymore.
Well, that's a good shopping trip. What do you reckon the others are up to?
I don't know. Should we contact?
Yeah. I wanted to get them over to Spa, like we could do a whole like crew bonding relaxation experience. Do you think they'd be down?
Possibly they were down for the bar extravaganza that happened earlier.
I believe Asher has a tracker on him. Should I just check where he is?
I mean, you could also just ask.
Right. That would be more comfortable. Come in, Asher.
I'll step away from the scene that's happening.
Sure.
You have reached the communicator of ASHER LYNCH. Please state the nature of your message. This is he.
An inquisitive message.
Well, it is I, Captain.
Great.
Currently.
Are you with the others? Who you?
Yes, I am currently with the others.
Oh,
How
Talidar
astute
and
of you.
Buck and Tommy. Yeah.
And the others.
Others besides them.
We have come in contact with another alien species. And we are communicating with them.
Okay.
We're going to sneak them aboard the Destiny.
Okay. All right. Where are you? I'm worried about you all now. It's a lot. I was going to invite you all to a spa.
That does sound nice. I am very stressed.
Okay, yeah. Is it all right if I track your location and come over to you?
Please.
Okay.
Please.
I'm gonna take a look at the device, see where they are, and we'll be there. We'll be right there.
Asher, out.
What's happening?
They suggested that Asher said that there's another alien species that they're hanging out with. I reckon they drank
look around.
a little.
Are any of the guards anywhere near us?
I'm trying to be discreet, like leaning in just to Peter and Ruha.
You do see some guards around, Peter, but you suspect they don't hear anything.
Well, I suspect they had a little bit too much of that, whatever, engine juice. What?
It was purple stuff.
Yeah, the purple stuff, and we ought to check on them. I think the relaxation is more needed than ever at this point, so yeah, why don't we go find them?
Okay.
So that's what shapeshifting is. What he did just then is shapeshifting.
You see them just kind of taking stock of their gear again, and they are kind of waiting about. Who's coming? Explain again. She's your captain?
She's our captain. Yeah, our captain, right?
Yes.
And her android.
Now explain again why you say she instead of. I don't get that part. That's not translating correctly.
Who?
Can you explain the difference between the he and the she?
Oh, no.
You see, in our primitive language, we are restricted to the use of pronouns, and while it may be superfluous, we do have to stick to this if that is the way that we can communicate certain ideas.
You could have just said no.
No.
You see, Fel. I don't get it. Whatever. As you're having this conversation, Ruha and Kiko and Peter, you're wandering this strange route, but you do pass by Tranquilia. You see it. It's nearby.
Does it look nice?
It looks very nice.
Ruha,
It says
check out these digs.
Tranquilia. It's got a nice backlit sign, and it looks like a fairly clean, really upscale. And then the sign says "Run by robots." And then,
interesting that they specified that part.
I mean, it's professionalism.
Yeah,
I like it.
Okay. Yeah. This seems like it'd be good for the crew. Yeah, Dr. Ruha, as our human resources.
In general, I think it probably wouldn't be best to, you know, it's a little bit too casual for a business environment. Like a group dinner with drinks, you know, a couple martinis. That's like, but this is a little bit might be out of people's comfort range, you know.
Yeah. All right. We'll.
It's something you could definitely offer to comp. But
Yeah. You know, everyone's. We get comfortable. We're in here for the long haul.
Right. Yeah.
You turn the corner just past the spa, and you find yourself in the strange little alleyway. And
Where
this seems
are
to
they?
be where the signal ends. And you hear muffled voices through a door down the hall.
That's definitely Asher.
Oh God,
I don't think anyone else on board is capable of making those noises.
they've lost it. We waited too long.
I will. Here, and I just walk down and I just lightly knock on the door.
All the voices stop. Who is that?
It could either be our crewmates or the guards coming to check on a noise that we've made.
I'm just gonna step out of the firing range right here, away from the door.
You see them all kind of point their guns at the door.
Carefully. And I'll slowly open the door.
And Kiko, you see the door slowly open.
Asher?
Come on in.
And I step in.
There's guns akimbo pointed at you. There's
Oh,
little
what?
3 feet looking creatures.
She's cool. She's cool.
Small lizard like
Cool.
dudes are just staring you down the barrels of their guns.
You didn't.
Also, there's a little girl,
Peter, Cap, Doc, Jessica, aliens.
and there's a glowing entity nearby that just seems to be fluctuating.
This is a lot more than you led us to believe.
Yeah, what the fuck, Asher?
Talidar, if you could be so kind as to broaden it for everybody.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Roll. Actually, y'all have cyber mods, so you get advantage on this roll, but roll a sanity save.
I actually can't see Talidar. Do I still have to roll?
Oh, yeah.
You would need to roll to see if his translation will affect your mind.
Okay.
Oh, I am so bad at sanity.
Make sure that door's closed.
I failed both times.
Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Peter,
I forgot that we're supposed. Oh, no, that's a fear save. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
We're good.
I made mine.
great. Peter, you get a sudden interference, and there's a scrambling happening in your vision, and it's like stretched pixels and like sorted pixels of natures and just like data mush information going through your vision, but you can hear clearly. But your vision is kind of blurred right now. Ruha,
I think your motor is malfunctioning. Your eye keeps twitching. Maybe knock it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's still going. I think we might have to take you in.
as you knock him, you hear the voices of these small creatures say to you, "All right, are you the captain or what?"
Yes, I am the captain here. Perhaps we can forego the gun pointing for now.
You see them all kind of raise their weapons away from you.
Thank you. How did you all meet?
Okay, listen. And you see this guy start this again. We've been stuck on here for a week now. He explains the whole deal, and he goes through everything, and he ends it with, "We need to get off this place. We got to find where the signal is coming from."
I look at Ruha and Peter when he talks about a beacon, the signaling they've been chasing.
Kiko, if you're looking at me, I can't tell.
No, I wasn't, Peter. No.
No, I'm sorry. I can't see, and it's bothering me.
What is the nature of the signal?
It's like a almost like a distress beacon, but it's almost more of a pulse. It was some kind of. We could tell from our sensors it was intelligent, and it meant that there was some other kind of life out there, and so we decided to follow. We're an exploratory ship, you see, and
Well, I think that beacon might be a bit closer. How long ago?
not a few weeks ago.
Does that check out with when we interacted with the key?
It seems about right.
Oh, well. Hi. How's it going? You know what? I really
Hi.
wish you could
Hello.
because the thing is, this little red-headed child doesn't know how to prepare it. But if you get it fried, like Korean style, it's delicious. So, on behalf of our beacon's ambassadorial retinue, I would just like to say, don't judge tofu given to you by this small Caucasian child. Asians know how to do tofu, I promise you that. But yes, continue.
You see them take stock of what you said.
All right. So we think that perhaps we have an artifact on board this beacon that you speak of that may have put this out there. We're not in distress, but we've discovered, thanks to our friend, and I guess I'll motion to the glowing. Is he like an orb, or is he still a dog?
It's like almost just this aurora, kind of just glowing in this area.
Is anybody else
Friend.
able to see?
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
Peter, it's just you.
That's unfair.
Perhaps run a diagnostic.
Reboot your opticals.
Turn it off and on again.
Could I try a mechanical? Oh,
What was that?
What?
Buckford?
I was going to ask if I could try a mechanical repair.
Yeah, you roll for your mechanics. Buckford comes over and starts manhandling your head.
Sometimes you gotta blow the dirt out of it.
Just stop.
It didn't work,
As you
though.
say this, the vision comes back suddenly.
See, good as new. Good as new, Pete.
Thank you, Mr. Sanchez.
Now, I've lost my train of thought, but either way, we've determined that it's some sort of communication, that there are. You say we're new to you, you're new to us as well, and our friend here is also new to us. This is all brand new territory, and apparently we've all, let me know if this sounds similar, had this shroud lifted from around. Thank you, Asher. It helps
I'm an
from
interpretive
around-
dancer as well.
around our planets, and this has happened the universe over, so we don't know how many others are out there or what, but we'll help you. Yeah, we are peaceful, and they're not all peaceful. We have discovered.
You see them shake their heads and kind of convene with each other for a second. They kind of like huddle up and like start talking for a moment. As they talk, Talidar begins to form back into a dog shape. And they kind of come back out and go, okay, we can trust you if you help us get off this place.
Right.
Yeah. Your ship, big, small, size?
Cloaked.
I
It's
guess
about the size of what you would call what do they call it? And then he goes, automobile.
Okay, vague, but I think I know what you mean.
so that's small.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think maybe we could tow it out of
That would
here
only
at
be a
least.
temporary solution.
Yeah.
Do you have even a trace amount of your fuel present? Maybe we could attempt to reverse engineer it, you know?
We could probably find some.
Yeah, I just
Might
meant
be our
to
best bet.
to pull them away from the dock because this
Yeah,
doesn't seem like a safe place for them with these black bands around.
No, and I believe that the best the first thing we need to do is get them aboard our ship and not here.
Well, the first thing we need to do is that we all need to de-stress them, and Tranquility is right around the corner. I'm sure that you've been feeling stressed lately.
Sorry,
You talking to the aliens?
Yeah.
You see them kind of like, yeah, we're stressed.
Kiko, and I just kind of lead up. Are you suggesting they go to the spa?
Yeah, it's run by robots. They wouldn't care, right?
Yes. No.
how do we get them there? Put them in a trench coat? Like,
Asher's gonna actually come down
no, this
to
was a joke.
come down to Jessica's level and start speaking to her. Do you happen to know secret ways around this space? You do live here.
I can help. You see her sassily answer.
Good.
I've got an idea. Cap, did you put in that order for the galley restock for the ship?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're pretty tiny, and we could get a couple to-go boxes, and I don't mean to surprise you, but I maybe put a red load lifter on the order form, so we could just put them right in the back of the ship, and no one would be any the wiser, I think.
You want us to put them in to-go boxes?
Well, I mean,
They're small, are they?
sneak them in. They're 3 foot tall.
How big is your
How
to-go?
much food are you going to go?
Well, we gotta restock the galley for a month's worth of food, so it's a rather large cargo shipment.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
No, I wasn't thinking like a little,
I
To
mean,
go.
a little paper box.
I
No,
believe
I-
we are all skipping.
perfect solution. Black bands, they usually conduct like sweeps and stuff, and I have a feeling these will show up on any bioscanner.
It sounds like we went to a shop. We went to the Cloud, and it seems like you can just buy off these black bands. Honestly,
Well, that particular one.
Yes.
are they not all
One person to
valuable?
look the other way is different than
I do not know.
all of them to look
Just
the
wrap them in aluminum foil and stick them inside there. The scanners won't be able to tell what's in it.
Okay.
We
Look.
can make little giant burritos.
Yeah.
What is burrito? You see one of the guys looking at you.
Hold on. Everyone, stop. Little girl, what is your idea of how to get them out of here?
I got no clue, mister.
Hey, I thought you had an idea.
Well, now that we all
Been
stop
here for
talking,
weeks.
Okay, my other thing I was going to say before that, we all seem to be very stressed. And yes, Kiko, I understand what you're saying, but they cannot go to the spa. They cannot be seen by anyone, because that will raise a million questions. We have to get them to our ship unseen before spa activities can happen. Once they are on our ship, then everyone besides me can go to the spa if they so choose. I do not go in the spa, it doesn't have an effect on me.
you're wanting to take the aliens to our ship, abandon them on our working ship, and have us go to the spa?
Wait,
I would stay there.
you're flailing your hand around. What happened to your pinky?
It's fine.
Oh, I looked at it again.
Fine.
Oh, Mr. McDowell, what
With
happened?
with my medical background, would I be able to suss out what is happening here?
Did they do
It
that?
you would need to see a comparison with his other hand to double check and make
He's
sure.
like waving it. That's the only reason I went from there.
Kind of
Like
floppy
rubbery?
looking.
It's floppy. Is that what you said?
Stop
I wish you
laughing
did.
at me.
You notice something irregular about this pinky, but you can't tell though. You haven't seen his other hand in comparison to double check.
So it's not
Maybe
like
he just has long.
It's just like this. It's just a little bit longer.
It's just a little bit. It's not too much longer.
He
Long
has
ago.
got like a straw on the end of his pinky.
Warden, how long is it?
It's gained almost. It's close to the length of his ring finger.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's still,
It creeps me out.
especially if it's not.
It's not that bad.
If
It's not that bad.
Does it not appear to have like a skeleton underneath? It's like
It's still got
Flaccid.
bones.
It's fine. It's fine.
The thing is, it looks strangely double jointed, and if you were to see his hands smashed together, pinky to pinky, you would notice it's significantly longer than the other pinky.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This should definitely be addressed when we get back.
We're definitely getting off track.
Yeah.
First things
Yeah.
first.
Spot.
Find a way to get. No.
Oh, yes.
not-
Find
Kiko, are you
a way.
all right?
I've been stressed now for weeks. And
perhaps you're not far off from a plan, though. This spa, it must cater to the human condition, correct? If that is the case, it must use water, the universal cleanser. And if that is the case, there must be a drainage system. Perhaps if we could enter the spa in secret, run by robots, as you so accurately pointed out, we may be able to use the guard shifting of the black bands to smuggle them into the spa. From there, we'd be able to flush them down the drain and collect them from wherever the reservoir is on the station.
Can we just all remember for a second the last time we were in a sewer system, how that went? Can we just remember?
That we survived? Yeah, let's remember that.
Barely.
Did you see what happened to the people on the surface?
yeah.
Keep it simple.
Okay. I think we could just. They're not that big. I like the crate idea. We'll get them in the crates, load our ship back up, and
Oh, okay. Where are the crates?
But we should still create a diversion. You have to understand, these black band types, if we're walking around with crates, they want to know what's inside.
okay.
We need
Okay.
someone else for them to be occupied with, so that your crate is suddenly lower on their radar.
Hey kid, you want to make some money?
Do I?
Hold on.
What?
What are you gonna have the kid do?
Are there any fireworks or the like available on the Starport? Do you have any, perhaps?
I could find something.
Find something?
How would you feel about going to, I don't know, the opposite end of where we are a bit, but still within eyesight, eyeline, all of that, and setting off a few while we, you know.
If it'll
Bring
help
the
my
friends
friends,
forward.
I'll do it all.
Oh. Good on you.
What is
Problem solved.
What a wonderful.
Just fine. Don't hold the fire. Put the firecracker down, then light the firecracker. Don't hold the firecracker.
He's braver than Tommy. Your heart weeps when you see it.
Okay, mister.
God.
I won't hold the firecracker.
All right.
You
Okay.
don't know how to season tofu, but Godspeed.
Let's
I'm getting worried about everyone's mental state.
Yeah, so let's get the crates. Let's get
Fine.
we'll bring the crates over here. We'll get you all to go into the crates. We'll bring you aboard our ship. You'll get to know Peter some more. Selena's on board, although Peter, you should encourage her to come to the spa too. She's seen some shit.
I have no way of doing that. I've never been to a spa. I don't know what they do. It's hard for me to encourage anybody to do that.
I'll come with you, Peter. I'll convince her. I don't really need a trip to the spa. I'm feeling very limber.
Ruha. It's
I
a
feel great.
bonding experience.
Someone
Very
needs to
concerned
bond
about
with
Kiko,
members
Dr.
who aren't
Ruha.
coming. Len's still on board. They're starting to feel like there's favoritism. As a human resources person, I have to make sure that everyone.
No, Len should come
is
too.
represented. I
This
don't
is a-
think
Did
they
you
would
just
come.
say you want to make sure everybody feels included?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. God, your pinky's sticking out. Can
That's
you
what
just,
I'm talking about. God.
Jessica,
Look, Peter, you see, yeah, definitely needs spa. All right, let's
Jessica
go.
runs off to presumably find fireworks.
All right, so we'll bring the crates over to this alleyway, and when we hear, we'll start like loading them in. Callan and Fell and.
So you want to go find some? You're going to get some crates from earlier in the ship.
Yeah, we ordered. One of our orders was like to restock the galley, so there's like large things of food.
Sure.
Which I guess I'll empty some out into the ship.
We
and then
would have had empty ones on the ship. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll come out with the empty ones, come back here, load them in there, and wait for fireworks.
Time passes by as you'll wait for these fireworks to come off. The aliens, what's his name? Gal, the captain, is checking what you assume is watch, and he's just kind of like, I think we lost her. I don't know if we got her. She's not setting him off.
Useless child.
Got?
And then you just hear,
I'm going to assume that's a child.
Alright, get in the crates. Unfold your arms.
Is it like an alarm? What is that?
some kind of alarm. People are scrambling. Apparently, there's been explosions somewhere on Shard.
Oh.
Everybody
Okay,
plank.
She said she'd find something like.
All right.
Go. Everybody, act
Go.
cool.
Yeah, we're casual but quickly going through the streets with our crate back to our ship.
You go to the ship. You make your way. You see the guards are scrambling everywhere. And one thing you notice, Kiko, is that they have a black band logo, but all of the guards you see on this space station have a special set of scratches on their logo. Like they took the badge and scratched in new markings on it.
Alright, cool. Okay. Do I recognize it at all?
All you know is that the black band logo are two B's for black band, and these scratch marks make the shape of the logo form almost looks like a diamond shape.
Do I know that there's not any sort of watch list or something like this?
You've not seen this before, but you'd notice that it's been all of these soldiers seem to have this altered band badge on their arms.
Interesting. Okay. Do we have any trouble?
As you make your way through, you get a few looks, but there's no suspicious stops, no stop and frisks, and you get your way back to the ship.
I'll start getting it loaded up.
All right. Yeah, we'll make some room in the barracks, perhaps, for them.
Yeah.
Together.
Sure.
And Peter, keep them comfortable. Yeah, to make sure they've got what they need, and that they, I say quietly to just him, don't let them take the ship.
I will do my best.
Okay, it would not be conducive to our stress levels right after de-stressing if we came back to no ship.
It would also not be conducive to my stress level if I was hijacked.
Right, and that you were gone. Yeah, exactly. Right. Pat Peter on the arm. I trust you.
That's weird. To specify that.
There are black band officers outside of our ship.
You know what? How about me and Peter go talk to them? Kiko, while they're distracted, I think you should make sure that our little friend is okay.
Our little friend. Oh, the
girl.
child.
A child?
Yes.
So we have 4 little
Right,
friends.
right.
On
You
board.
know what I mean.
All right.
There's Lord
Yeah.
Kingsley. God, it is.
Yeah. No. All right. While they're, I'm gonna go out a different exit. we dock, right? I don't know.
You're just going to yeet yourself out the airlock.
I'm gonna put on my military suit. Oh fuck! I don't know. I'm gonna get my military. What's it called? my
Combat fatigue.
standard battle dress, put a cloak over it,
Cloak.
just so that I'm inconspicuous in the
And
street.
take your longsword with you.
It's a
I
trench
got a
cloak.
different exit so that I can use the thrusters to get over
Sure.
to the dock, and then I casually put the cloak on and walk through the streets towards the explosion smoke, if there's smoke.
Sure. Peter and Ruha, you see two officers sitting outside the ship.
Ah, yes. Hello. Can we help?
Hey, we're here to ask you a couple questions. There's been some explosions on the shard.
So is that why those sirens are going off? I was terrified. I didn't know what was happening.
Yep. Fortunately so.
Terrorists. Scum of the earth. I hate them.
Terrorists.
Oh, yes. We used to deal with them a lot back on Earth. I'm sure you know. It was terrible.
Really?
Yes.
Start taking down some notes.
What are the questions that you need answered?
Well, what brings you to Shard?
We had some minor damage to our ship, and this was the first dock we were, or the closest one to our location, so we came here to fix our ship.
Rightio. Sounds like a grand idea.
Yes, it was fortuitous that we were close to the station.
It was, wasn't it? It's funny, we haven't had many visitors around here.
Yes, we heard.
Now you come along and there's all kinds of explosions.
Yes, I see how that could look bad.
You do you?
Well, it does seem weird, but
Really weird, huh?
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you suggesting that we did it?
I'm not suggesting a thing.
All right.
Well, we'll be on our way. And you see them kind of just, thank you for answering the questions.
It was nice talking to you.
Nice chatting to you too. I'm sorry. Are you a bot?
I am an artificial life form, yes.
He's a bot.
I would prefer not to be called a bot, if at all possible.
I nudge him gently.
I prefer there weren't explosions in Shard, but we can't all get what we want, can we?
I'm sorry. It's just that I travel a lot and I'm currently actually doing research for a book I'm writing. So I was actually assigned to this, Android unit by my publisher to help me understand, translate things like that, local dialects.
Oh, my God. Are you the host of Stars Apart?
I am. I was trying to be incognito, but
You see them both break down. Oh my God, we knew it. We thought it was you. You know what? I'm sorry about this mix-up. We don't know what's going on here tonight, but
we're all just a little bit stressed right now. There's things exploding. I completely understand. I'm sorry if this old tin head, put you on the spot. Sometimes he can be a little bit, his whole demeanor. Look, he doesn't even blink sometimes. It can be a bit off-putting. I apologize.
yeah, we get it all the time here. We just don't get that many visitors. It's just weird. And then you come here and you're from Stars Apart, and we can't believe we meet you.
I would love to get, just a quick blurb from you for my novel. What's it like, being on the fringe of the galaxy, as it were, and being such lawful peacekeepers such as yourselves?
Well, it's tough, We don't get much of the respect that we need out here. And all kinds of things go on out in these outskirts that we stop. The reason Earth doesn't get all the terrorists that it used to get is because we're stopping them out here.
Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you.
We're sorry we spooked you. Explosions are very rare around here. We keep such a tight ship here on Shard.
That is completely understandable.
We'll be on our way.
Stay safe out there.
Thank you, officers.
Thank you. And then one of them stops and pulls out a notepad and goes, "Can I get your autograph?"
Of course. What's your name?
You see her just like, "Megan,
To Megan.
thank you very much." She just grabs the notepad and kind of scurries off with the other officer.
I'm so sorry I called you a tin head, Peter. I panicked a little bit.
No, it's fine. I was very appreciative that they recognized you.
You know, sometimes people on fringe planets, they just have a huge bias against androids and synthetic humans. I don't agree with it, but it's best not to mess with the local color.
Nope, that you are correct. I was not trying to, and then realized that it was in a situation
know.
I didn't know how I got in there, and
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
it's fine. It's all right. So I guess I'm very concerned about what's
Me
happening
too.
right now.
That child blew up part of the spaceport.
Yes, I'm not sure whether or not she's dead, and Kiko's acting very strangely, and
You know,
and
between
Mr. McDowell's pinky is long, so I don't know.
You know, Peter, sometimes when people are bombarded with too much information, they go into almost like a denial state, insisting that everything is normal, even when it's not. And it's a good defense mechanism. It's how our brain protects itself from dealing with things it's not ready to deal with. So if Kiko seems like she's acting very nonchalant, it could simply be she's not quite ready to grapple with everything that has happened in the past few weeks. Just like saying that, you know, she had a great relationship with her mom despite having a chip implanted into her head. Same deal. She's not quite ready to unpack that bag yet, so we just keep that bag closed.
I will attempt not to call attention to it. Until
You're
she-
doing a great job. Just let her have her spa day.
Yes, I will take care of the 3 aliens we now have on board, and I just walk back inside.
For the record, there's 4. And let's run back to Kiko. Where are you, Kiko?
All right. I'm going through the streets. I assume that we didn't all like go back to the ship at one big group because that would draw attention. So I'm going to try and find Asher, Buck, Tommy. Do you copy?
Hey, Cap, what's going on?
I walking through the streets, making my way towards. Is there smoke?
There's a faint amount of smoke. It's negligible, though. You wouldn't have even considered it anything.
Do I know which way the explosion came from?
Yeah, it kind of came from almost like a northeast from your direction.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit. I'm trying to make sure that our little friend, is Dr. Ruha, I would say, is doing all right.
What's wrong with Lord Kingsley?
Do you guys want to? No, not. See, that's what I thought. It's confusing. The child,
Jessica.
Miss King. Jessica. Man, what a great name. Jessica King. She's like right off book.
What about Jessica?
I want to make sure she's alive. There was an explosion. There was an explosion. Were you not with it?
You kind of sent her to go make an explosion.
Fireworks are explosions
by definition.
Yes, but I could not. I want to check she's not hurt. Okay,
Why would you?
Meet me. I'm sending you my location.
I'm not gonna meet you. There's some guards talking to Ruha and Pete right now, and they're giving them the look, and I'm very uncomfortable, and I don't know what to do in this situation.
I didn't realize you were back at the ship. Okay, stay on the ship. It's really
okay.
All right, I'm gonna head to you.
Okay.
And I, Asher Lynch, also have received your location and am currently headed towards it.
Wonderful. All right. If you see, I'm in a long, dark cloak, hooded cloak.
Bold fashion choice.
Asher, I'm trying not to. I put on my battle dress, and I feel like it might not be the right. I needed to get off the ship because the black man there. I'm walking and talking. No, you're perfect.
Oh, I've been waiting for you to say that.
Do we like bump into each other?
Yeah, so we're
Yeah,
talking.
you end up running into each other as you're walking away.
Asher. Okay. 24. Oh, I didn't realize still on com. Okay. Asher. Good. Good. You're here.
Oh, God.
Tommy.
I see Mr. McDowell.
Yeah, you can see the pinky.
Yeah, it's from here. I can see.
I can read your lips, dick.
Stop wiggling it.
All right.
I'm
All
here.
eyes on the streets. Let's make sure. Let's see if we can find Jessica as we make our way. Let's see if we're gonna try and see if there's any crowds or anything. Oh, Asher, don't you have like a scanner? Just
I think so. I have a survey kit. But I don't know
Yeah.
if that would do. Is Warden, would that be something that I could use to maybe find like a specific life sign?
You can use a survey kit to kind of map out the area. Yeah. You'd probably
See,
be
like,
able to use it to get the location. What was that?
yeah, I see where there's like a crowd because I'm sure there's like people right
Yeah.
there.
So Asher will sort of pull off onto like a side of this hallway into like an alcove and pull out two like metal sticks. And as he lays them out, you can see that there's sort of like this holographic map that starts to come up as it's surveying the area.
I open the cloak.
Oh, is adequate protection.
To cover.
I shake my head, just looking around. Jesus.
So what does the area sort of look like on the map?
You see that there's some kind of disturbance up a few blocks northeast of where your location is.
It seems to be the source.
Let's hit
Where
that
that tiny
way.
amount of smoke is over there.
How observant.
Yeah, well, we've waited a little bit. It might have dissipated. I mean, yeah. Let's just make sure. Okay. Casual walk, stroll even.
Are you
over-
both strutting?
Casual.
We're being casual. My God.
All right, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a second and let them go ahead of me.
Pockets. Put your hands in your pockets and follow behind us.
But why? No, no.
As you casually stroll, you notice Jessica King running opposite direction. You just,
Get. Can I catch her?
yeah, you want to try and catch her?
Yeah, as terrible as that might look. I don't know. Are there any black bands around?
You don't see anyone's around you currently.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try and catch
Grab her
her.
with the cloak.
Try and catch her. Go ahead and do a
I've used the cloak as a net.
do a speed check for me.
Oh, I'm not used to wearing battle gear and a cloak on top, so I'm just getting a little caught up. I've also got my arm linked around in Asher's arm, so it's a lot. I've got a 94, which is definitely
You try and stop her, but she evades your grasp real quickly. She's shocked by the fact that you try to reach out to her. She's like,
Kid,
and she stops. She looks back at you.
you okay? You good?
Yeah, I just set off the fireworks. What's going on?
Fantastic work, by the way. Simply splendid.
Yeah, work like a charm. All right, okay.
You've got all your fingers. They're
Good
all
job.
there.
She kind of raises her hands out to show you.
Great.
Did you find the
Get him
child
off.
cap?
Yeah. We got him. We got your friends taken care of. You did
Okay.
good. Bye now, kid.
All right. I guess this is goodbye.
Before
we barely
we-
know each other.
Before we depart, Jessica, my dear Jessica King, was there something that allowed your tiny brain to comprehend the existence of alien creatures?
I just found them digging through the trash one day.
And your mind wasn't blown into 1,000 pieces by the mere concept of us no longer being alone in the universe, but rather a microcosm of possibility.
I just thought they looked cute, and I thought I needed help.
I see. And Asher starts taking some notes.
You guys really know how to make an exit awkward. This is...
You see her wander off. She goes, "All right, I gotta go. Don't go that way. And she points down the way where northeast of your location.
All right. Okay. Well, on that note, Tommy, Asher.
Do you want
Spa.
Yeah.
It feels weird to have.
What feels weird? Do you know it'd be weird if we cancelled all our plans and went onto this shit and acted like something like we snuck something off of the planet? Do you know it would not be suspicious? It's like, oh, they're taking the time to go to a spa. They clearly are not committing crimes and need to get away quickly. I say quietly.
Do you want to?
In the name of cover, it does sound prudent.
Where were you at the time of these? I was getting my hair washed. I don't know. I don't know what they do.
Have you ever been to a spa?
No, I haven't. So I'm really excited. It's my first time, Tommy.
Fine. Let's do it.
I will send a message to let everyone know, everyone on the crew, that we are going to Tranquilia and that it is on the Destiny.
You copied Peter on the email? That's mean.
It's not mean. I'm fine with Peter coming along. It's Peter who doesn't want to do it.
I never said I didn't want to.
It may be an issue of security.
Also, I'm a robot.
Yeah. Okay, so I send out the message, let them know that that's where we're headed.
Everyone gets pinged. We're going to Tranquilia Spa. It's on the house. And the house is the Destiny. You see it in parentheses.
You didn't have the copy us either. We're right here.
It's like, I have it saved, so it's just easier.
Yeah, I get it. So, yeah. All right, do you want to sashay over there? Or?
Yes,
Casually.
sashay away, I
Casual.
guess.
And you begin your sashay to Tranquilia Spa amidst the sirens and panic of the black bands.
Hey, don't look at him.
There's been an explosion on Shard, but everything's okay in your world because you're going to Tranquilia Spa, and that's where we're going to pick up next episode.
Oh my
Thank you for joining us tonight. For
thank
Eclipse.
you so much. Folks, remember to donate with the Tiltify link to give to the Trevor Project this week. We will have it. It'll be live up until our next episode as well. So you've got the full next week to watch it. And I guess if you're already watching it, this doesn't matter, but there's a Euro time zone rebroadcast tomorrow morning. Yes. Anything, Michael? Anything else?
Join us next week for episode 3. Tranquilia.
Thank you to Backplace.
Yes, thank you, Backplace.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you, Backplace, for the support. Thank you to all of our Indiegogo backers for making season 2 a possibility. Without that, we wouldn't even be here. So thank you again for that. And make sure you can check out the Mothership store for all of your Eclipse swag, soon to be posted on there. We'll let you know when it's online. And you can pick up your patches and your pins.
And thank you so much to Xander.
Yes.
I hope I'm doing this in the right direction.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Thank you, Xander, for portraying ASHER LYNCH and bringing him to life. It's
You're so
exciting to see it.
Pleasure.
You'll have to join us again in the future.
Perfect. Yes.
Cracked me up so many times.
Yeah, same. You guys are so much fun to play with, and what a fun world.
Yeah.
Yay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
You have
look
reached
at my
the
pinky.
broadcast.